Absolutely. Welcome back. Good to be here with you again. Got a report on the current situation for you. We'll take that off for now. So you can see, if you look at just the last video, I had the whole thing stacked. You can see the walls are down off of this. This has the walls. I'll tell you about that in a minute. And then that's the top floor right there. That doesn't have any walls on it either. So when I originally started to build this one, my plan was to come 2 layers out from where you see it right now. Make a long story short, one of the videos I talked about making like a sleeve around it, and eventually I just decided the best thing to do was to just take it apart and rebuild it again the right way. Now, doing that meant doing a lot of work. If you look, you can see the office is the top floor. So it's packed in there. I really do like the way this looks all put together the way it is. Um, I don't have to spin anything. This is the front. The fronts are always white on these. And then before I had gray brick on here, and I just didn't put enough windows in it. So I got this. That's why the inside of this is that long wall from the office package. You know, there's nowhere to really put a window in right there. So I did sneak this window on the end here to at least give it something. And then as you go through, there's more windows around on it. But you can see, I like the way the blue looks. These are like brand new. I just got them from Lego, these blue tiles. Really like the way that looks. It's sharp. But if you look, the bottom here is blue all the way to the bottom. If you look at past videos, that used to be red with different color flat pieces, which means I had to take the whole thing apart and then take that bottom level here apart piece by piece. And then, like, I took this from the kit I bought pre-made and, like, piece by piece put it in place to match what was there before. So when you start ripping the floor apart and stuff's moving all over the place, can get a little frustrating, you know. And that was the first one I did. And if you look, it's blue all the way to the ground, all the way around. And then if you look at this one is white all the way. Now I actually started building the back. You can see the tile there, the Lego bricks there. See how it's all white? Now if you look actually at this one, you can see it's white. And then you can see there's the off-color flat tile on the bottom. So I got to change all of that. My plan right now, I'm still thinking about it honestly, but my plan for now is to make it so that level right there is black, and then this will be red, this will be white, and this will be blue. So it'll be black on the base, and then red, white, and blue. So that's why that's all blue, and then the fronts are always all white. So actually this one will be entirely white, and then this one will be red around the front. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Probably what I'm going to end up doing. I thought about making like maybe like a pattern, but to do it consistently, I'm not sure. And then I actually thought about maybe like blocks of color in it, but I don't know. I like the way that looks. That one consistent color right there. I do like the way that looks. So, but the other thing I like about doing this, to be honest with you, is I get to actually see this stuff again. So there's the kitchen. This is the band. Oh, the other thing is like getting the office package. I like it. I get these Dunlin Miffler guys. So we got this dude here with his chili. He's actually managing the band. So all these Dunlin Mifflin guys work for me now, or Mr. Beck. We're gonna have a minifig for Mr. Beck eventually. The top office will be Mr. Beck's, obviously. But you can see he's now managing the band. And there's the drummer. I told you, the drummer's a cool dude. And that dude there with the spiky hair, he's a cool dude too. The whole band, you know, they're the band, you know. And they brought in this guy. I guess he's Siamese. And he does some of the keyboarding. Trippy stuff. And then here, before I had washers and dryers, a swimming pool, and the diner. And I just thought the swimming pool was just way too bulky. And The washer and dryer, it would just make more sense to put a separate washer and dryer unit in each unit rather than having people listen to clothing wash and dry while they're trying to eat. And this really gave me a lot more room for tables and chairs. So now we got this here, this eating area. We got the same eating area here. And then we got 2 sets of tables. Over here we got 2 sets of tables. And then got another bench seating. We got the booth. So we got things put together here. We got places for people to sit and whatnot. And there's actually, that's Dale Earnhardt Jr. That's LeBron James right there. That's our friendly Russian cosmonaut dude having some croissants with LeBron James, you know. And I thought there was someone else in the crowd here that was notable. Harry Potter. There he is. Harry Potter. Who's the most famous person in the room? Harry Potter, Dale Earnhardt, or LeBron James? Interesting. Or the Russian cosmonaut, I guess. But interesting question. Oh, and then I showed you over here, this dude's managing the band. So over here, this is, where is she? There she is. You see the lady in the pink there? We got her out of the Dunler Mifflin. She's talking to one of the big bosses here. So, but she's on this project, working on getting this diner put together and operating and making money, you know. And then actually, so over here, this dude here, the young dude, I think his name is Jim, maybe. He's from Dudlin Mifflin. And then we got, here's the queerest guy. I hired him. He's my liaison, you know. He's doing all the overseeing for me now. I like this guy. I'm going to stay with him, use him on all the projects. And then you can see this person here, another one from Dudler Mifflin. So we're using these guys, you know. We hired Jay Leno to oversee the operations, and now we got the Dudler Mifflin guys. And it won't be long before we got a minifig of Mr. Beck, who owns the entire operation here, you know. And you can see they're actually starting to put together the elevator operation. You can see they're stringing it up and getting it going, you know. So they're working on it. Look at this. These guys are going after it. We love it. And in here, took all these walls down too. And I'm going to start using like, see how this is? How the wall is shorter down and it separates and then it's capped on the top. That's what I'm going to do inside of here. Have one wall outside of it and then just have smaller. This pink room and the green bathroom were both like that before. So I'm going to continue that trend going, oh, you know, I've been wanting to show you this actually. So this is actually the TV that's in this room. I can't spin this around. It's not on a spinner. But this is the TV that came with the Queer Guy package. And one of the shows, I named it, darn it, I lost something there. One of the shows, I named it, it's Mr. Dufresne, if you please. That's not working. So you can see, that was actually, I was meant to show you that when I named the video that, but that's what they're watching in there on that, the Shawshank Redemption. I think Red's probably going to be up for potential parole here soon, but that's what they're watching in there, the Shawshank Redemption, and it just has never worked out where I could show it to you in there. I never spun it or whatever, but I'm sure the band will love having that on in there anyways, you know. So we got the band. We took all the walls down. You can see the floor, actually. I don't think I've ever shown you the floor in here. Green Bay Packer kitchen, you know. And then they got the black and white. And we never did, I told you I wasn't going to put anything in the bedroom. And then this is the bunk bed. Since they're the band, of course it won't just come out. It's supposed to just slide out. Of course. One of the problems with Legos. So here's the other bed. So you can see there's 2 beds there. Sheesh. But it's like a bunk bed situation. But we got all these band members, you know. And I got to put a couch in somewhere over here. You know, we got the brown and black one that the guitar player's in there. That was one of the duplicates from the Queer package. And then I actually saw some pictures I had from some other stuff. So I might try to make some more couches. But Probably need to put some kind of a couch in the corner here so they have more places to sleep in there. And then you can see the diner set up. I really like the way that looks. Obviously, I'm gonna do the floor probably red, white, and blue like the food court is. And I really like the way that looks and came together. And I think it'll make sense putting it in there. I might have to take the sandwich off the top and do like just put it down on the floor here somewhere. Just to lower it down. I actually have to raise it like 2 bricks because of that. I'm not sure I want to do that. So, and then you get this apartment floor, the office. So you can see a lot of empty seats. You know, we got them out there working, doing stuff. There they are right there. There's 2 of them working on the elevator, getting this floor put back together. This is the hardwood. This is a beautiful apartment right here, you know. Just got covered up so quick when we were building things. The pink and white room. Look at this girl. She's some of these minifigs, they're psychotic. It's an axe right there. And she's apparently she don't like the Minecraft dude. I don't know. Oh, here's your boy. You know. So we got him there, you know. Anyways, that's what we got for you today. You know what? God bless America. God bless my skyscraper. And please pray that my surgery finds a way to come together for me. Thank you.